health regen on the objective perk stacked with the payload healing on the attack side. That boy ain't ever getting off the payload. It sure does. The payload normally heals for 5 health per second, and MAUGA with the 2 hearts perk will heal for 25 health per second, as long as he's on the attacking side. This gives him around 5 times the normal payload healing, though the perk's wording might make you think it's only doubled. I've got a question. I know Genji cannot deflect melee damage, but isn't affected by it either. But I'm curious, would Genji be able to deflect something like Ryan's Shatter or Venture's ult? So, here's the thing about those ults. Neither of them are melee damage, and some may think that Venture's is a projectile, but it's not that either. Both of these ults are actually considered AoE, or Area of Effect damage. Genji cannot deflect AoE damage, and that's why you throw Cassidy's nade at Genji's feet, because he can deflect the projectile, but not the explosion! Speaking of AoEs, what kind of damage is RAMATTRA'S Annihilation? Is it a beam, AoE, or something unique? And how does armor factor into his damage reduction? Annihilation is a mix of AoE and beam damage, with some unique properties, like not targeting player-made objects and not damaging enemies that are fully invisible. My explosions don't care if Sombra's invisible, but RAMATTRA'S ult does. But what does this mean for armor? Well, when it comes to armor, Annihilation is calculated as beam damage, so its damage is reduced by 30%. Does Overhealth Acquisition count as healing? Can it be boosted by healing amplifiers like Anna's nade? Appreciate the educational videos, man. Oh, thank you. That's what we do. Overhealth does not count as healing, so no healing amps, I'm afraid. What it will count toward is your damage mitigated stat whenever the overhealth is damaged. This also means that granting overhealth will not give you any ult charge, but remember, you'll be denying the enemy ult charge because damaging overhealth gives you 50% less charge than normal. And that goes for your ult and perk charge, by the way. I have a question. If Echo copies a character, does she get the perks with it too? For example, if she copies a MAUGA, does she get the 2 hearts perk? Echo won't get the perks of the target that she copies. She will only get the hero's base kit, probably to keep her ult consistent instead of ever changing throughout the match. Yeah, sure, your enemy's perks are trackable. You could, see what perks you're getting before every ult, but that's a lot of extra tracking, and most players just aren't gonna do that. This way, Echo players will know what their ult is capable of every time. How do you guys feel about Echo not copying perks? Drunkrat, how is ability weapon lifesteal calculated in Stadium? I would love to know the stats. Love your videos, man. You guys rock. Oh, thanks, Hyper. Lifesteal shows what percentage of the damage done by your weapons or abilities will be returned to you as HP, and is calculated additively. Let's look at the lifesteal starting item, Plasma Converter. This gives us 10% weapon lifesteal. With Genji, that'll give us around 8 to 9 health when we land all 3 Shuriken, which deal around 81 damage combined. If we get Techno Leech, that gives us an additional 5% damage and 10% more lifesteal. Then 3 Shuriken will deal around 85 damage and heal for 17 HP, or 20% of 85. Lifesteals like Junker Queens or Reapers are increased by Mercy's damage boost. Is it the same for Genji's perk? If you're talking about Dragon's Thirst, then yes, damage boost will also affect the lifesteal of Dragonblade. But if you're talking about Meditation, then no, this isn't a lifesteal, but a heal over time. It can be affected by healing boosts like Anna's nade, though. Winky face!